Hey, Chach. Oh, shit. Heard there's a few good Sirens in Georgia, so I thought, why not do that? Hey, Noah. What's up? Well, we're doing Georgia for this Siren hunting, and I know I haven't done a Siren hunting stream in a while. I just felt like doing one. Where shall we begin? Macon, Georgia. I know that Macon used to have a howler at one of their schools or something. It was removed. It's now owned by someone, or maybe it was removed because I don't know. But the cone inside of it was damaged. I'm doing all right. You? Hang on a minute here. Oh, excuse me. Hang on a minute. While I Siren hunt, maybe you guys can send ask me a few things from time to time. I don't know because I feel like being alone in the stream. If I remember correctly, there was a mystery Siren somewhere down here. I think it was here, if I remember correctly. Hmm. Uh, as I said, no, I feel like being alone in the stream. There it is. I think that's it right there. But of course, for my luck, this plays no. Oh, it does not have Street View. Yep, has no Street View. But yeah, that's a mystery siren, but I don't want to mark that because I could not. It's possibly that possible that it's not a siren. If it was a pair of speakers, it would most likely either be an ATI, a Hornman, or a Cooper. Another thing I can remember is that Folkestone, one of the best brown fanning spots in America. Folkestone has a Model 5 on their water tower, but I don't know where Folkestone is. So there's Waycross. So a Cooper is like a Hornman siren, except that it uses controls of an ATI. That may sound boring, but it still has a purpose at least. There it is. Oh, good grief. Hush. Jeez, there's a Model 5. I think it's Model 5. It might be in 5T, but who knows? And they say that it's active. So we're going to mark that. Remarker. Let me think for a second here. Yep, it's a Model 5. Might be a Siren in this middle nowhere place. Is that something? I know, but oh, it's like a Century 3VA, an old fire station. And look, there's a Nissan Frontier or Tyson. So it looks like it got a 3VA off the bat, right off the bat. Don't get to mark these too often. And supposing activity. What do you think? What do you think it is? Active or inactive? I mean, it looks active. I mean, it looks like it has a. It looks like it recently had a new radio on it. What am I putting frozen? Don't get to mark these too often. Now, let's see what else I can think here. It could be another, but as I always say, who knows? Yeah. Why does it look like a dancing stick man? I don't know. That is a telephone wire. I think I may have found something. Possibly another Century. Another 3V8. Look at that. Hey, that's cool. It's painted red. What street view is this? 2014. So I'm going to say activity because it looks like the wires are connected. There's the Folkestone to Waycross main line. Wait a minute. Do you see that right there? Or could that possibly be like a street light or whatever? And then that. Nope, it's a telephone pole. Because all three V8s like the horns with the three V8s without the horns, they always look the same. They're basically I always call them the fat 5Vs because they're basically like wider 5Vs. From what I remember, Waycross has a couple things, but yeah. Look at that intersection. See, there's the railroad tracks. There's a dine right there. You can see there's a couple switches. This way goes to Folkestone. Up here goes to other places like Atlanta. It looks like during this time, these photos, a freight train was passing by. And a train right there. Looks like CSX. Do you see that? Probably a modulator. Probably not visible because of all those trees. Or I can go in here. That's neat. That- That's 2008 Street View. It's probably right before it was installed, but it looks like an older one, so who knows? Do you see that? Is this a modulator? I think this is a modulator. Definitely active, I could say, because all modulators are always active. I'm gonna say 4016 because it looks like it has the because it has 5 cells on it. Let me think here for a minute. Not modular, it's modulator. Knox Street. That makes you think of Knox County, Indiana. What is this? Factory? Could be something up there. As I always say, who knows? Hmm. This factory looks like what? Ooh, what is that? Darley Champion. It's a Darley Champion, folks. So we just found Darley Champion. And I'm gonna say inactive because this factory looks abandoned. So there could be something else in Waycross, but I don't know. Douglas? Hmm. My middle name's Douglas. Is that something? Wait. Oh yeah. Altec speakers. That is cool. These things are rare. Extremely rare. I'm gonna assume activity, but I'm gonna put a purple marker for unknown. Hey MLG, what's up? Just another boring stream for me. There's Lakeland. It's Lakeland, Georgia. Nashville. Makes me think of Nashville, Tennessee. Is that something? It feels like there's a couple things here. Ooh, it looks to be a 20v2T. Whoa, do you see that? It's a low-mounted Darley Model 5. How low that is. Come on, stupid Street View. Look at that. It's probably on display because it looks like the wires are cut on it, and probably the 20v2T replaced it. First, I'm gonna mark it Darley. Definitely inactive. And I'm gonna assume the 20v2T is active. Not too common to find a 20v2T. If it was a square horn, that would be a bonus. Um, Nothing much. MLG just doing what I usually do. Hunt for sirens. Cook. Cook. Adele. Oh, oh yes, Master Blaster. Wait a second, I think I know this one. Yeah, I saw a few pictures of it, and they were talking about it, and they said it was inactive. So great. I hate it when Google freaks out. Hey, um, top class. I have a feeling there's gonna be more, so I'm gonna do copy and paste. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's cool. SFM. I'm trying to use SFM, but I don't know how. What is this? Ah, another Master Blaster. It looks like it's right behind someone's house. That'll be lovely. Oh wait, that's not a house. That's a mini power station right there. It's like a little generator station. Probably active. I'm gonna say it's active. There we go. Sparks. Could be one here. Who knows? Ah, sneaky. This thing thinks it can be so sneaky. Well, guess what? I found you. That's one old water tower. Wait a minute. What's that? Oh yes. 3v88. Or no, 3v8. 3v8's probably inactive. Who knows? I'm using Google Earth, not Google Maps. 3v8 might be inactive. Well, might be used for backup. Who knows? Here's some entry. Unless I can look at this. Hang on a minute, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Yeah, you always act like a fool. Just kidding. It was counting. I'm gonna say 3v8's inactive. Which it might be anyways. Or never mind. Ah. Linux. Wisconsin, I feel like being alone in the stream. And here's the um Waycross to Atlanta line, main line. So many railroad tracks in Georgia. They should call it the railroad state. That looks like something. Yes, he's 78 fan. Hey, Carson. Whoa. The heck. Oh, that's cool. That is it's another Master Blaster, but it's low. That is. Why do they always mount Master Blasters so low? Gonna say activity. Probably not, but who cares? Yeah, there's a bunch in my county. One facing south. Need to face north. Omega. The T-beams. I have a few of those in my county. Water tower. I'm not gonna do South Carolina because I already did that, and I might do Wisconsin soon. Ooh, looks like I've got a screamer. S5. Can tell it's S5 because it's smaller than S10 and it's bigger than S2. Also, the screamer S7.5, which is 8 port, and there's also the F7 S7, which is extremely rare. I will after the stream, Carson. You know, Carson, you're what the Mexicans call El Terrible. How am I good at identifying train horns? I just listen to them very carefully. Yeah, Carson, you're what the Spanish call El Terrible. I haven't decided on your bases yet. You'll most likely be the SD70M-2 if I don't get a SD70 Ace. But I think you could, Carson, but yeah. I feel like being alone for now. Oh yes. Federal Code. Model 2. Whoa. You're what the Spanish call El Terrible. I don't know. I'm gonna say activity. Brief. Well, how good am I at identifying train horns? Oh yeah. I think I pretty much know every single train horn that's common to this day, and even some of the rare ones. So what do you need? Which one do you need help with? Is it the K5HL, K5LA, or K3HL, K3LA? Here's those variances, the most common today. There's also the RS3L, RS4T, the RS5T, the RS3K. If you don't know what the RS4T is, it's an extremely rare Leslie horn. Let me think for a minute here. If it has 4 bells, it could possibly be a RS4T because that's the only 4-horn train, or the S4T because that's the only train horn to this day with 4 horns. The heck? What is that? Oh! What do we have here? That looks like new install. If it has a 4 bells on it, then you probably found an extremely rare S4T or RS4T, as I said. Anyways, we just found 2001-30. Let's mark that. I don't I I don't really decide on the train horns because I don't know how to change train horns. And I don't really have an SD70 Ace right now. I might download one soon. It could be a. It doesn't. I don't think there's such thing as a P4, but there's. If it has 4 bells, then it could be a P5 with 1 bell removed. Because that's kind of common, having 1 bell from a P5 removed. Then that makes it a P3 if it's. But yeah, if it could be a P5 with 1 bell removed. That's all I can probably just say. What do you mean? Um, what? Escanaba, and Lake Superior. Oh, it's an ex-Conrail. Yeah, that is definitely a P5. It has 1 bell removed. That's a P5 with 1 bell removed. I just looked at a picture of it. It's an ex-Conrail, I can tell, because it has Conrail paint to it. But and I've Wisconsin, and it has 1 bell removed. Probably because that one broke. All right now. There's a few houses right here. Is that something? Model 2. Looks older. Could be a 2T. Gonna assume it's a Model 2. I'm gonna just put 2/2T because it looks older. I'm gonna say it's active. Wait a second, I remember this place. This place also has a Banshee and another Model 2. So yeah, I'm not gonna do the rest of Tifton. And I do know that Tifton, Georgia has like a somewhat an old railroad museum that runs a steam locomotive. We're sorry. The number you have dialed is not available at this time. This place looks like it has something. What is that? I see something right there. And there's some more road tracks, but with cantilevers. And looks like these are recent installs. Well, that's this 2013 Street View, so yeah, those look like they're recent installs. Because, anyways, back to the point of this. Back to the point of this. I'm gonna see if the siren I just saw was an ATI. Most likely, it does look like an ATI, or it could be like a Yeah, I know I have it. In fact, you can go right here, but most likely it's Old Street View. Yep. Oh, it's right there. Yep, it's an ATI. Trashy ATI. And solar panel. It's cool. No, actually, the horn works perfectly for me. Um, and it's an 832R. No, standard 32. I'm confused with the. I don't know. I just like the 32Rs better. More like a terrible invention. Mm. I don't have $1,000. I'm gonna find some Thunderbolts most likely. Crisp. County name Crisp apparently. weird. Crispy bacon. ATI means. I do know what ATI stands for. It stands for a terrible invention. The bowling alley. Museum of Aviation. I like aviation. Although I don't really go like aviation real fanning. Actually, no, aviation fanning. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean there. Yeah. Sorry. Could be something right here. Ooh. Modulator. And of course, no street view. So right, no street view at all in this place. Not right there. Because Google is lazy. Not yet, but because I feel like being alone right now. Not at all. Could be a 4016 because it looks like it has 5 cells on it. It doesn't look like an ATI. I can tell because it has like that little space right there. It looks like a Mento. A Mento's on a stick. Are you kidding me? There's one right, like, literally, like, across the street. Good grief. Why is there one, like, so close to each other? No, Thunderbolt 1003, because I do not trust you. And plus, Feral Single, and plus Thunderbolt 1003, you can't tell me what to do. Could be a 4016. Say, wait. Looks larger. It looks like it has at least, like, 6 or 7 cells on it. So it could be a 6024. Why is there Why is there a 6024 like right across the street from 4016? High price beep speaker, crappy speaker. Is that something right there? I don't know. We're not gonna mark it anyways. '78th Medical Group. That's a weird name. Ah, never mind. Of course, for my luck and Google being lazy, there's no street view whatsoever. Why did it not go through here? Because Google's lazy. looks like another 5024. Oh, neat. Oh, yes. Thunderbolt. Could be 1000T because I don't really see any solenoids. Could be 1000T. I'm only assuming it is, at least. That's weird. And we have another modulator. Any street view? Right here there is. I don't think I'll see it from here, though. Yay, a T-bolt. I'm going to go backwards on the highway. I know it does not make sense. When... God dang it, street view. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a 3012. Hey, Brian. At least they're decent electronic sirens. They're at least not crappy ATIs. I can decide what I want to do with Thunderbolt 1003. Is this something? Another Thunderbolt! Yay! Might be able to see it from here. I thought. Why did I think for a second I was an ATI? Yeah, I see it right there. Don't get to mark that. I might. I'm gonna say it's inactive. Hey Carson, I know what ATI stand for. A terrible invention. That's what they stand for. A terrible invention. Oh, neat. Well, looks like we found a good portion of Siren so far. What Ace SD70 Ace? Ha ha ha! Hey ha hey ha ha! Hit my head. What's my favorite Siren? Um, I don't know. There's so many. I think I'm gonna say the 4.5 Thunderbolts. Some pretty rare stuff, but whatever. What's the sad news? I don't know. I mean, I marked federal signal and a federal signal 2001-130 in Ohio. Few a few things in And we just marked that. Other than that, I think we did a good portion. No, it's not. Still a bunch of them. I never said that anyways. Oh, here's the closest siren to my house. It's a Wheeling. I didn't mark these because I already know where they are. High, low, high, low. High, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. Oh, and me. Oh, Thunder Baby. Get out of here, 1003. I can see clearly now. Oh, good grief. Jeez. I hate my dog sometimes. Change this. Change this. Now it's Mars. See, look, now Earth is Mars. I can change it to Mars. Lol. Look, it's Mars. What happened? No, SC-78, it says if you say that again, so help me, I'll fire my laser. Here's the moon. This is so weird. This is legitimately weird. I have to get mouth surgery. Space. No, it's just these markers. I'm gonna go ahead and close out of Google Earth for now. I'm gonna end the stream because I have nothing else to do. And besides, I don't have much time, so I'll talk to you guys later.